Imagine the year 1896. A timbered wagon frame sits where horses once strained, and in its rear, a small, clever engine comes to life for the first time. This is the Daimler Motor-Lastwagen, the world's first motorized truck, born from the genius of Gottlieb Daimler and Wilhelm Maybach. It is the moment when cargo began to move without hay, water, or harnesses, when horsepower took on a new mechanical meaning. Under the simple wooden bed sits a two-cylinder Phoenix engine with a total displacement of 1.06 liters, approximately 65 cubic inches. It produces 4 horsepower, roughly 2.9 kilowatts, at 700 revolutions per minute. Its torque is about 40 newton meters, roughly 30 pound-foot, giving the little engine the pulling power of 2 or 3 working horses, enough to haul commercial loads that previously required teams of animals. The truck's useful load is impressive for its time, around 1,500 kilograms, approximately 3,307 pounds. It moves at a top speed of 12 kilometers per hour, roughly 7.5 miles per hour, and consumes fuel at about 6 liters per 100 kilometers, roughly 39 miles per gallon. Modest numbers by today's standards, but revolutionary in 1896, replacing the daily care and costs of horses with mechanical endurance and continuous operation. Design details reveal the ingenuity of its creators. The engine sits behind the axle and drives the rear wheels via a belt drive system. The frame and running gear borrow from horse wagons, suspension uses leaf and coil springs to protect the engine, and the wheels are hard iron, designed to endure rough streets. A manually operated block brake acts on the rear wheels, and steering uses a turntable or chain linkage. The driver sits up front, just as in a carriage, giving the truck an immediate practicality for merchants familiar with traditional wagons. Commercially, the Motor-Lastwagen mattered immediately. The first documented sale went to a buyer in London, marking the beginning of Daimler Motor-Gesellschaft as a producer of motorized trucks for trade and industry. Soon, the company offered a range of trucks with different engines and payload capacities, making the Motor-Lastwagen the foundation of modern truck manufacturing. Picture it, a familiar wagon frame swapped for an engine and belt, transforming merchants' daily lives and commerce. Imagine the soundscape. The exhaust chuffing steadily, 2 cylinders humming, the belt whispering as a load shifts in the bed, iron wheels clanking against cobbles. A loaded truck crawls up a narrow industrial lane, men on footboards balancing crates, boots stamping in early morning fog, while the engine's moderate torque pulls without complaint. That vibration and sound were a new kind of reassurance. The machine would not tire or fall ill like animals. In harsher scenarios, the truck's potential becomes even clearer. It could transport ammunition, medical stretchers, telephone poles, rations, shortening delivery times and reaching places horses could not. Within 2 decades, trucks based on these engineering ideas were used by armies and industries worldwide. The Motor-Lastwagen proved that engine placement, belt and shaft drives, and load-carrying chassis could form the backbone of modern logistics. What makes the Daimler Motor-Lastwagen vivid today is its combination of modest hardware and outsized impact. A 1.06-liter Phoenix engine, 4 horsepower at 700 revolutions per minute, 40 newton meters of torque, a payload near 1,500 kilograms, and a working life that turned merchants into early adopters of motor transport. These numbers changed business routes and urban life forever. Today, preserved originals and restorations allow us to see and almost feel the engine, the iron wheels, and the wooden bed where crates once rattled. Picture it not as a polished modern truck, but as a sturdy, honest machine that dared to replace beasts of burden, and in doing so began the history of commercial transport. If you enjoyed this journey into the world of the first true truck and want more vivid stories of machines that shaped commerce, warfare, and everyday life, subscribe to the channel so you never miss the next deep dive into automotive milestones.